Welcome to John Kleis Car Audio's YouTube channel. This video today you are watching or stumbled upon is about a Porsche 911 997 Gen 2 with the PCM free system in. Now this system could be replaced should you want to, however our customer wanted to keep it original and have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto added to the existing system, which obviously we've done. So this video is going to give you a quick demonstration on the solution and how it works and how you get your phone connected to it. So, for example, I'm going to start with the basics, how you would switch over to Apple CarPlay screen. You're going to use the factory return key button on here. So I push and hold it for a few seconds. It's going to come into the hardware's back office, which is basically the back part of the kit we've installed. Our phone's not connected, which is why it hasn't come up with Apple CarPlay yet. So let's do a live connection straight to it so you can see just how easy it is. What you're going to want to do, you want to go into Bluetooth on your phone. Like for example this, I'm going to go straight from the beginning, wait for my phone to fill. So I'm going to turn the Bluetooth on and I scroll down to the bottom. It's going to find the name of the kit, which is that one right there. So if I select this and I hit pair, hit allow, and then the unit's going to come up with all the connecting CarPlay symbol and your phone's going to say, do you want to connect to CarPlay? You hit continue and that is it. Simple as that. We're going to wait for the handshake to be done. It's going to switch from Bluetooth over to Wi-Fi on the mobile phone, and within, I was about to say 10 seconds, but instantly we've now got Apple CarPlay. So let me bring it down so you can actually see without the glare and the resolution screen. It's not the HD screen that you might be expecting, say your daily car, if this is a weekend car to you. So if you zoom quite in, you can see obviously a bit of the rough edges around the icons, but what would you expect from a screen that is running near on 18-year-old technology? So it's worth mentioning, this is a lower res screen and it is a resistive screen. Now when I say resistive screen, iPhones take control capacitive screens, so that's why you can just grab the end of your thumb and use it, just like that when you scroll or you're doom scrolling for hours on end. You can just quickly scroll it with the end of your finger. You can't do that on these screens, okay? Now, you need to make sure you put a bit of pressure on the screen and drag it. If you try and just touch it lightly, it won't do a lot, as you can see. So drag, like that, simple as that. When I'm doing it, obviously I know what I'm doing, so it makes it look easy, but no, you've got to put some more pressure on the screen and drag it. That is just the caveat of an old screen, okay? Now this customer's now got access to Apple CarPlay wirelessly, and it also supports wireless Android Auto as well. But now the customer can use Apple Maps, he can use Google Maps, we can use Waze technology, we can use obviously TomTom, all the music apps work as well, Spotify and the lot. So the customer's now got access to pretty much everything you're going to need when you're in a Porsche. If I push the return key and hold it down, you will go back to the PCM screen, just like so. And then push it again, goes back to the screen. Now if you don't want to use a touch screen, what's really good about these Porsches is the actual rotary dial still works. So you can actually just scroll this around until you've chosen the one you want and select it. Just like so. So it is actually really easy to use using the rotary dial. I actually quite like using this. It means you don't get fingerprints on your screen, which I can't stand. So yeah, it is a great little option to add Apple CarPlay to it. Now worth mentioning, one caveat, which is very important to mention. We will tell people when we put these in anyway, but I'm going to tell you on the YouTube for everyone to find out here. When these kits go in, your system either has to stay on Bluetooth audio as a source or auxiliary as a source. You cannot listen to FM and DAB at the same time as having CarPlay. If you want to listen to radio and have CarPlay installed, you have to download internet radio apps like BBC Sounds, Radio Player, Rayo, it's simply radio, TuneIn Radio. There is a lot, and you can listen to far more stations on internet radio than you can on DAB anyway. But worth mentioning that because that is not an option to keep radio working at the same time as CarPlay. It just doesn't work seamlessly, unfortunately. So that is one thing you have to move on for. But nothing else in the car is lost. All the PCM functionality retains, all the Bose retains. It is a brilliant bit of kit if you want to keep it looking original, just like that, but have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. This is a Porsche 911 997 Gen 2. This is Apple CarPlay Retrofit. This is Connor. See you soon.